Hi, Amy. This is Jose, and I just wanted to share my thoughts on your website. I wanted to share my feedback as I go through your website. First thing I wanted to mention, I think you've done an excellent job with your design and just the aesthetics and visuals of your website look really clean and nice to look at. I really like your front page. It's very simple. My eyes are guided towards the center with your name and the tabs. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the tabs. I really like how this looks. I like the effects that you have on here. They all seem to be working properly. Navigation, it seems pretty straightforward to me that I have to click on these to go for further information. One thing I noted here is that when I go into the optimal living link, if I try to go back to your main page, for some reason that doesn't work. It says the URL is not found. I just thought you should be aware of that. Um, I don't think this should be too much of a concern, but I noted that these are images, and I know that's the intention. It's just supposed to serve as an example. But I don't think it should be an issue. I just thought of how a screen reader wouldn't be able to see the text on here, so I hope um, that there's a good alternate text to them. I have been struggling with my screen reader to try to test out our sites, so I feel like I'm not going to be of much help there for the accessibility part of this. But if I can figure that part out, I will come back and let you know more on your site on accessibility. For now, I'm still struggling on how to assess that. Um, but yeah, I like how you included your links. It all seems pretty straightforward and clean to me. So I guess the only thing is I keep finding myself having to go back up to the top to go back. Perhaps a back button would be okay, or maybe you intentionally left that out. So, I mean, I understand that if I want to go back, I can just go back to work and I go back to this page. So, that makes sense to me. I feel like the contrast of your text with backgrounds seems pretty good to me. Although there are some that are not as contrasted, I guess. Like I think this one right here, it's kind of tough. I can read it just fine, but I feel like maybe some folks would have a little bit of difficulty with the amount of contrast. I know there's a way to measure that. Um, I just I haven't tested it. um, but again, I really love the visuals, the navigation, um, the usability of your site. It's all pretty straightforward and it looks really clean. I love your use of colors. It's very vibrant. It's very welcoming. It makes it all look very interesting. Your backgrounds, like on here with this dark background with the money, it fits your theme. It just, I think you've done an excellent job. Let's see, for any tips or advice. I don't know. I would say it looks amazing. I don't really have much tips or advice on things to work on. Besides the link I showed you earlier where I try to go back, I believe it's from this one. So if I click on here and then try to click here, it's not working. I think that's the only issue I found so far with the links. Um, there was one, where was it? Was it there it is. I love this. I love that you included this here. I'm sure you're gonna keep working on this. So for now, thought that was very fun and clever of you to do. Um, oh, I haven't tried out your social media links. Let me test these out. Yep, that works. I don't have one, but It looks like it works. Same with Twitter. I'm pretty sure I don't have a Twitter account. But that works too. So um, there's my feedback. I'm sorry I'm not giving you too much advice or tips on what to change. Like I said, if I can figure out some of these accessibility assessment um, tools, then I will come back and help you more on that. For now, I'm kind of struggling with that myself. So if you have any tips, let me know. But yeah, I love your site. It looks really nice.